Hello, on a very blustery day here in Brundall. We're here to look at a Princess 33 known as Sea Gem. This is a Princess 33 Mark II. This one was invoiced to her first owner on the 18th of November 1982. Got a stainless bathing platform, boarding ladder. The canopies are new in the last 6 months. And the boat has recently had a full machine compound and polish to the hull and superstructure. And she presents in nice shiny order. Decent foredeck with a manual anchor winch. Decent side decks on these. We'll get on board and show you inside. So here we have the aft cockpit area. She's had davits on her at some point in her life. These aren't with her now. Nice cockpit space. The bench seat aft. In the port corner of the cockpit there's the gas locker there with two 4.5k colour bottles. And a ladder up to the flying bridge. In the cockpit. Under the aft seating here you've got some stowage, there's two lockers with rope stowage and the like. When we come into the interior, raised deck saloon with settees on both sides of the boat. And these could be used as single berths. The one on the starboard side will pull out, this unit here will pull out to this section here to make a double. The double helm seat folds away to give you more cockpit seating. I'll just drop that down so you can see. That makes up, then that gives you a nice twin helm seat inside. Steering position on the starboard side, and controls for the twin TMD 40A diesels. These are 6-cylinder engines, 124 horsepower each. Princess did offer these boats with either outdrive or shaft drive, and importantly this one is a shaft drive version. She's got basic equipment, Lawrence VHF, JVC radio and CD player. And then she's got clipper speed and depth logs. Engine hours are showing as 2,254. And 12 volt switches there. Controls for the trim tab here. And that's the compass, complete with a bubble. 2 windscreen wipers for the internal helm position. Standard 12 volt lights. And stepping down 2 steps, you've got the galley area, twin sinks, electric fridge, fridge has been replaced at some time in the boat's past, and a 2-burner cooker with grill and oven below. Bit of stowage. She's wired for shore power. and the controls for your shore power system are just up in the saloon here, with switches for the water heater, sockets, the fridge, and battery charger. And then opposite the galley on the starboard side, she's got a dinette. Now this will drop down to make a double berth, but it gives a nice eating area and sitting use for evening. She's got a good set of instruction books still with her for engines and gearboxes and bits of equipment on board. And she all appears in nice order. Toilet and shower compartment on the port side. The shower unit there just pulls out of the sink. And then you've got a curtain rail to protect the dry areas. Electric toilet. Into the forward cabin, she's got 2 V berths, and she's got an infill which is fitted at the moment here with a topper mattress on to make this a double berth, but it could be 2 singles. Standard berth reading lights, port and starboard, and she's got 2 decent hanging lockers, port and starboard side, and other lockers around. Escape hatch in the deck head in the forward cabin, and there's another hanging locker which would serve the dinette if that was used, just outside the cabin in the dinette galley area. So there she is. I'll just pull the floors up and let you have a look at the engines that sit under the saloon floor here. Okay, here we have the sole boards removed to show the Volvo TMD 40 diesel engines. As I say, these are 6-cylinder turbocharged engines producing 124 horsepower each through the Volvo MS3 gearboxes. This boat's recently had the benefit of having both engines removed for overhaul in the workshop. The engines, I think both engines have in fairly recent past have had some fairly major rebuild work done, but most recently they've just been removed and cleaned and checked, had the cooling system pipes and what have you checked and changed where necessary, and our office will be able to give you full details of all the work that's carried out. Whilst the engines were out, we took the opportunity to replace the mild steel diesel tanks that all these Princesses originally had fitted, and she's now got new mild steel tanks in both sides. Obviously quite an expensive job to do that, to have the engines out and do it, but now this one's done, she'll be good for many years. See the stern glands there. So this boat has been river tested by our engineers, and she will perform. Engines run sweetly, don't overheat, so she is ready and able to go to sea. So here we are now at the flybridge of Seahead. Just pulled back the tonneau cover, which, as I said, was new very recently. That's the steps down the starboard side to the cockpit. And then up here you've got basic engine controls, twin lever, little compass, repeater for the depth sounder. There's warning alarms on the engines and rev gauges, and start and stop buttons for the engines. And then there's a triple helm seat with a backrest. See the side decks. Fitting there in the deck on the starboard side, the holding tank pump out. So there you have it, that's Sea Gem. She's a nice, quite original and very honest Princess 33. Condition is good. She's not concourse. In terms of condition, the upholstery's probably the original, as are the linings. But she's very tidy. Mechanically, I would say she is a lot better than most. She's had the benefit of lots of money spent in recent past to give you a very good, usable and strong seaboat with potential of sleeping 6 people. They're 33 foot long exactly. That includes the overhang on the pulpit, but doesn't include the bathing platform. Beam is 11'3", and draft of 3 foot. That's 0.9 of a metre. She's got a Eberspascher warm air heating system. That's again something that's a fair bit newer than the boat. And she's lying here in Brundle at Norfolk Yacht Agency and available for viewing 7 days a week by appointment.